Hello everyone. Let us solve the definition to read a range and to read a digit and locate all the numbers where that digit is occurring only once. So we have read the range in A1 and A2 from the text boxes and converted them into B1 and B2, that is the lower limit and the upper limit. And the single digit has been stored in A3, which is not converted into um, a digit, and then to validate whether they are numbers or not numbers and the ranges are correct and that the ranges are not negative, the check has been done here and an error message has been generated. Now I'm using the same code of the previous definition where we searched for the occurrence of the digit. Now this time we are interested in only one occurrence of the digit. So then, if all the things are in place, we're going to convert the lower limit and the upper limit into actual numbers, and we're going to validate whether they are integers and that the digit character is actually a digit from 0 to 9. If so, then we're going to create a concatenated string in num. So initially we consider this as empty string, and then the third input, which is the single digit we are going to search for, is converted into a number. Now, we are going to run a for loop as it is. So this code will continue as it is from the previous definition. So from the lower limit to the upper limit, we are going to increment the value of I after every loop. So within that one loop, we're going to copy the value of I in k. So k is going to be our temporary manipulation variable. So we do not disturb the value of I. That is the whole intention. Now here, what we are going to do is we are going to actually count how many times have we come across the digit character. So instead of taking true or false, I'm going to take initially the value of found equals 0. That's the first change we're going to have in the earlier definition. So I'm going to add the card to that previous definition. So go through that video first before you check out this video. So now we will take the number which is stored in k, and as long as it is greater than 0, we're going to find the remainder, that is the last digit should be extracted, and then we are going to reduce the number by dividing it by 10. At this point, if the remainder, that is the last digit you have extracted, is equal to the search digit, then we will not set the value of the found flag to true. Rather, we will be incrementing the value of the found. So every time the digit we are searching for is found, the value of found will be incremented. Now, what are we interested in is that this digit that we are looking for should occur only once. So the condition will be modified to if found is equal to 1. That means you could locate the digit you were looking for only once within the number. If so, then we are going to add that ith number to the concatenated string, and then finally once the entire range has been verified, we would have something in num. Hopefully some numbers are found, they would be printed. Otherwise, if one of the condition fails, then we are going to throw an error. So kindly go through the earlier video before you check this out. So let us see how this works after the change. So we are going to take the lower limit, let's say as 100. We're going to take the upper limit as 200, and I'm looking for all the numbers where the digit 0 is occurring, and that too only once. So you will see 100 is not there, 101, 2, 109 is there, 110 is there, and then 120, 30, 40, 50 up to 90 is there, 200 is not there. So just to make another check, let me put in 1. So 111, 110 should not be occurring, 121 should not be occurring. So you can see those numbers have been excluded from the range, which means that we are able to locate all the numbers within the specified range where this digit is occurring only once. So you may try this definition out, and I'll show you a solution to another definition in the next video.